channel, everybody. West Bromwich Albion career mode. This is part 49. We're getting close to the special 150, halfway to 100. We're getting there. All my series, all my main series at least, the first series are always at least, I plan to be 100 episodes at least, because I mean, I don't even understand the point in starting a career mode and not with the idea of it not being long. So many YouTubers do career modes and like they start it, it's 2 seasons in and they're talking about, well, this is the last season. And I just don't understand. I think it's a lot better to do career modes and make them real long. So although we're hitting episode 50, we're not even almost finished. We still got a long way to go. We're starting off against Everton in this one, and we had a glorious opportunity just missed right there by Johan Gorkov, who's starting in this game and has the captain armband, as Christensen's getting a rare rest. This guy really just plays more or less every game for us, Christensen, but he was tired in this one, didn't play him. Gorkov came in and took the captain armband as Nias. His shot just fires wide of the post, not too far off. I'm surprised he's even playing. With the amount of players that Everton have, especially around in his position, I'm surprised he's getting a look in the first team. But hey, that's just what it is. Everton 40 minutes in, trying to create another chance. I think it's McGeady right there taking a shot, and it took a little tiny deflection off of Bradley, and that was one of the better chances of the first half. The first half didn't really have too much going on. The second half, you'll see it got a lot more interesting. But Everton, just before half time, were actually able to take the lead in this one when McElhaney got down the left hand side, crossed it. We cleared it once, blocked the header from McCarthy, and it ended up falling to Ross Barkley, and he fired it into the bottom corner right on the stroke of half time. So we did go 1-0 down in this match against Everton. It wasn't, like I said, there wasn't too much going on in the first half. They probably had more of the ball. We weren't really doing too much. That's just an unfortunate goal, man. We just couldn't get it clear, and then Barkley's first touch took him away from the share, who came in for Christensen, and we couldn't really do much about it from them. Ross Barkley wasn't really going to miss from that position. Jack Rose couldn't get near it. It's a really good finish into the bottom corner. But now we're into the second half and we have to try and get back into the game. Van der Meer finds Jonathan Lecco down this left-hand side. Just active in this game. Lecco played really well in this match, coming in, cutting onto his right foot, and his shot just went wide of the post. Just not enough. His finishing really needs to improve. I've been saying that for about over a season now. His finishing, maybe we should start training him again just a little bit and try and get him involved. I am still a little bit worried about him because of, like I said, he has lost his promising player symbol when it comes to training. I'm still worrying about how much potential he has. But look at this for another nonsense. If the first goal was just unfortunate, this one right here is just nonsense. This is one of the most ridiculous goals I have ever conceded on any FIFA. And I've conceded some ridiculous goals. I don't know if you lot remember the one from last year in the Leicester career when they cleared the ball up the field. My keeper came out to get it, ran past it, and it rolled into the back of the net. This is more ridiculous. Look at the, that is FIFA right there. That's FIFA. From that range, he smashes the ball. It pings off the left post, pings onto the right post, and pings straight back to his feet. While he's in motion, he didn't even have to break stride to volley that in again. He took one step as it pinged off the left post, then the right post, and back to his feet, and he volleyed back in. Ridiculous goal. The third one of the game, sorry. We couldn't really, I can't complain about that one. The defending is poor. I don't know why Ross Barkley is completely open. No one is even near him trying to mark him. But Ross Barkley goes in behind, and he makes it 3-0 to Everton, where really it was a poor game, a poor defensive performance especially. Like, we were, I don't know where the defenders were that were meant to be marking Ross Barkley. He's just waltzed in, no one even near him. We're trying to get something respectable out of this. We brought in Nino Jankovic for a little bit of energy coming onto the field. He created something as Daniel Sturridge's header just goes wide. We have the ball in defensive position again, and we're just losing it in position we shouldn't. And then Darren Gibson just makes us pay from range with a long range strike, and we're 4-0 down against West Brom. I'm almost saying about against West Brom. We're 4-0 down against Everton at Goodison Park, and this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be our biggest defeat of the series. I feel like we've had one close, but I think 4-0 is probably the most goals we've conceded in a game. Everton, poor defending. 82 minutes in, we're trying to get some respect back. Daniel Sturridge takes a shot from range, up cannons off of the post, and it falls to Victor Moses, who's rushing in. So we get at least a consolation goal from this game. Victor Moses getting his third of the season. It was just, the first half was, it was so much more even. To be 1-0 down at the end of the first half and then 4-1 down at the end of the game, it's just poor. But that's how it ended. back into the news clip and they're talking about Munayin. This couldn't have come at a better time, because I am starting to get very pissed off about Ika Munayin. Like, the first half of his season last year was really poor. The second half of his season, he stepped up. He started playing a lot better. As you can see, we got some really big injuries. Jack Rose is going to be out for 8 weeks. And we're going to have to put Paulo Gazzaniga in the goal position for that one. And Van Dijk is also out for about 3 weeks. But like I was saying, Munayin, he had a better second half of the season. It was nothing great. It was decent, I guess. But then again, towards the end of the season and the beginning of this season, he's invisible. He does nothing. He really just isn't involved, and I don't know why. I tend to play a lot more on the left side of the field, which I wouldn't say it's my fault. I don't know why it happens. I just tend to play a lot more down the left-hand side. But still, Munayin just doesn't get involved in the game. I mean, he pops up every now and again and he has a shot. But it's not that he's bad. It's not that he gets the ball and loses it. It's not that his shooting's bad or his dribbling's bad. He literally just doesn't get involved in the game. He's nowhere to be seen when I'm playing. And he's on another goalless streak. He's not scoring goals. And I'm feeling like I'm going to drop him soon. He's got a few games, really, to impress me. Otherwise, he's just going to get dropped. And we're going to bring someone else in. Because, like I said, the big name, it doesn't get you a guaranteed spot in this team. But regardless of that, we are getting into a game against West Ham. We need to bounce back from that performance against Everton. 4-1 is a result I am not happy to see. But it happens every now and again, I guess. We're starting off well against West Ham, though. 2 chances for Sturridge, both saved by the keeper. We're getting another chance in the 24th minute. It's played out to Van der Meer, who takes a shot from outside the box. And Darren Randolph, don't do that, bruh. Don't do that, Darren, because don't be the guy. Don't be that guy. Just don't be that guy. It's looking like it's going to be one of them games where the keeper just keeps us out all the time. 3 chances, 3 good saves from Darren Randolph. I mean, the second one was pretty much straight at him, but still a save from Darren Randolph. 41 minutes in now. West Ham go completely against the run of play and put the ball into the back of the net. Gazzaniga got a touch on the shot from Valencia, but I think it would be a little bit harsh to say that he should have saved it. He got a touch, couldn't keep it from going into the bottom corner. Payet just left his man for dead. I think it was Chadley who he left behind. Karsdorp, I guess, should have done a lot better to try and get in the way of that shot, but at the end of the day, West Ham take the lead straight away back. Daniel Sturridge nicks it away from the defender and pulls us level again. So right now, the only saving grace we could take from this is that Daniel Sturridge oh my god, Daniel Sturridge is still doing his job. He's still getting chances. He's still scoring goals, I guess. But this was literally like 10 seconds after we conceded that goal. West Ham lost the ball in a dangerous position, and Daniel Sturridge scored his 10th goal of the season for the number 10 in what? I don't even know. Probably like 17 games he scored. Well, not 17 Premier League games. I think we've played about 14 Premier League games in about 17 appearances overall. But look at this nonsense. Why do we keep conceding nonsense goals? As Lanzini puts that into the back of the net. What was Chadley doing? What was Chadley doing? I'm trying to run back to the ball and Chadley's running away from the ball. And then as the player comes to nick it away from him, then he wants to swing his foot like he's trying to pass it. And then West Ham win the ball back. Lanzini is played in by Dimitri Payet. And we are down again. So we're really not having the best episode to begin right now. And Lanzini, their number 10, puts them back in the lead with his 4th goal of the season. Now we have to try and work again to get something. Van der Meer selling a dummy to his man. He finds Nasser Chadley down the left-hand side. He crosses, and Daniel Sturridge powers home a brilliant header to put us back on level terms in this game. So again, West Ham are doing a bit of a me. Like, this is something I usually do. When I score goals, I'm usually vulnerable to conceding one straight after. West Ham have done that 2 times now in this game. Not necessarily straight after with the second goal, but with the next highlight at least. Lanzini is played in behind again. He takes the shot. It's saved by Gazzaniga. And we see the worst decision in the history of refereeing decisions. Just look at this replay. Lecher does nothing to Lanzini, and a penalty is given. What is this nonsense? Payet steps up to take the penalty. 1-on-1 against Gazzaniga, and fuck the AI on FIFA. Fuck the AI on FIFA. I was actually pissed. Like, it's so crazy that I can get pissed off at the fact that I didn't concede a goal. This is meant to be legendary difficulty. This is meant to be the hardest difficulty on the game. And they can't even punish you from the penalty spot because they want to do some nonsense. Why can the AI... Oh, the AI are just ridiculous on this game. They do not punish you for anything. They rarely do. In this episode, I mean, you can say they did because I lost 4-1 to Everton. But I want a challenge. And when I give away a penalty, granted it was a bullshit decision, but all they have to do is tuck it away, and they're trying to chip it. For why? For why? For why? I don't know what they're trying to chip it for, and they end up chipping it over the bar. We did leave that match with a 2-2 draw. There were some rumours going around involving Serdan Tashi, considering the fact that Johnny Evans could be on the way out of the club at least. There could be some fuel to that fire right there with the rumours to Tashi. There was also a little noise going on between involving West Bromwich Albion and Nebi Fekir of Lyon. But we'll have to wait. The transfer window is open in a few weeks, matter of fact. So we'll have to wait to see if there's anything behind them rumours. We start off against AS Saint Etienne, and you can see the Champions League group table before we started this match. We are joint on points with Juventus. We have 2 goals, I believe, better goal difference. So basically at this point, all we need to do is better their result, and we're through in the next round of the Champions League. However, we go behind right here. We go behind. I think the only way we could not qualify is if we lose more than Juventus do. Because Juventus are playing Villarreal. So obviously Villarreal win, then they'll go above on points than us. So if we lose more than Juventus were to lose against Villarreal, then we would not go through. But right now I wasn't worrying too much about not going through, because obviously it's a little bit of a weird situation for us to actually not qualify. I don't even expect Juventus to lose against Villarreal anyway. But 38 minutes on the clock, we were losing. We were 2-0 down, so it's not looking good for us, even like regardless of how the table's looking. I don't like losing games too much. So to be 2-0 down right here from 2 crosses, the amount of I would love to see a factual statistic of the amount of goals I concede from crosses. It's just ridiculous. Like, the amount of them that I concede from crosses is unbelievable. We came close to equalising right there. Nolan Roux hitting the post from close range, almost scoring on his return to his former stadium. But we're looking for the goal that will actually give us some hope to try and get an equaliser. Chadley doing brilliantly there, leaving his man on the floor. He's going to eventually slide it through to Mo Bezic, who's going to take the shot across the goal. And it's a really good save by the Saint Etienne keeper. 83 minutes on the clock now. We need something to happen. Sam Byram is off the bench. He plays a 1-2 with Nolan Roux. He's powering into the box. Sam Byram looking for some help, and he eventually is taken down inside the box. 84 minutes on the clock. And this guy with the blonde beard, I don't know who that is, but he got the blonde beard. He takes down Sam Byram as he gets into the box. And we have the opportunity to try and get ourselves a goal that will put us back in the contention to at least get a point. Nasser Chadli is the guy who steps up to take the penalty. Pogba it is. Pogba was actually... No, that's not Pogba's... I don't know if it's Pogba's brother. But Nasser Chadli tucks away his penalty. We have 5 minutes plus added time to try and get something out of this game. Nasser Chadli, cool and collected from the penalty spot, just jogs up to it and tucks it away. That's what you want from your top scorer. Well, is he our top scorer this season? I'm not even sure. Probably Sturridge. But added time. Look at this from Saint Etienne. Why have they got so many players forward? Nolan Roux eventually finds Rick Karsdorp, who's the furthest man forward. He takes a touch into the box, and Rick Karsdorp in the 90th minute punishes Saint Etienne for more nonsense. Legendary difficulty? Are you sure, EA? This is what you call legendary. This is the toughest difficulty. In the 90th minute, they are winning the game and they have 2 players back. For what? Why? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure, looking at the group table, there was no way they could qualify. So it's not getting anything to do with goal difference. I don't know about that. Maybe they were trying to qualify for Europa League, actually. I never thought about that. Maybe they could have qualified for Europa League. But 90th minute, they're pushing all their players forward. They get counter-attack. Rick Karsdorp is the furthest man forward, and he buries it. And after a poor episode for the Premier League, we drop off of the top position. And look at this. EA Sports, man. How many times do I have to talk? How many times I got to take time out of my episode to talk to you about this bullshit? I'm tired of the tables being flipped upside down. Sort this shit out. And don't come at me with, oh, Leicester won the league last season. Fuck Leicester. I want to see a Premier League table that is realistic. Why are Middlesbrough, West Brom and Crystal Palace the top 3 in the Premier League table? Get Middlesbrough out of there. Get Crystal Palace out of there. Why are Man City in the relegation zone? Why are Man United, Chelsea and Liverpool in 9th, 8th and 7th? Sort it out. I'm tired of this shit. Every year. It was even before Leicester won the Premier League. Every single year. I'm tired of this. I want the league to be hard. I'm going to go out on a limb right now. I'm going to say it. We're going to win the league. Because Middlesbrough and Crystal Palace ain't going to hold on for that long. They ain't going to hold on for that long. Especially when we come and we have to play against them home and away. We obviously lost against Middlesbrough, but I'm expecting to beat them next time. And Crystal Palace. I mean, we tend to beat the bigger teams anyway. This is it's ridiculous. But thank you for watching. The next episode is episode 50. Make sure you join us for that. It will be some kind of a special episode. I'm probably going to do it live, the whole episode live for the first time since I've been doing FIFA career mode. I mean, it's only been a year. I only started on FIFA 16, if you didn't know that. But yeah, we're going to do a whole live episode most likely. We got Man United, Crystal Palace in the next episode actually. So you see that, that's a big game. And Burnley, I believe. And then the transfer window opens. So that's going to be lit. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.